I'm continuing my activities thing. Next step here. We're working from the bottom up. Next step is speaking with Trevor. He is in Cydonia. I just noticed there's an activity to go visit the Opportunity rover. We'll have to take care of that at some point.
Oh, hi there.
That's just a quick drop by and pick something up. We can do that when we're out wandering on the planet.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with something.
And I can already tell we are going to end up with a whole bunch of Mars-based missions to do. That's okay.
Mining's fair work, but you can't take it all so seriously, I always tell my mates. We're pulling rocks out of the ground, not building spaceships. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Cydonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose. The who's and what's it's? Sorry, mate. I've got no idea what you're on about. Sounds made up if you ask me. But then again, maybe the other miners have been inventing some jargon I'm not familiar with. Best to ask around.
Okay, we're not here for that one.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Off books.
I love the enthusiasm. Do yourself a favor and get to know some of the miners. It'll remind you what you're doing this for. Anyway, I'm getting off track. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some more. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Yeah, that sounds
When
easy.
you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Okay, so this is called Red Tape Blues. And it starts off with us gathering some iron. And there is plenty of iron.
Am I glad I got this job instead of mining some dead rock?
And so apparently nobody has told these miners the trick of focusing your mining laser.
People always ask me what I think about mining. It rocks.
Pop a couple extra just for our own stuff.
Just a couple more tours of duty here.
There we go.
Okay, I can see. Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
Okay.
Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in Orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
Okay. We're gonna fast travel. Why don't we go visit the Opportunity Rover while we're traveling around? Some of these, go visit this, go visit that, are literally just fast travel to it, head over to it, and see if there's something like, well, in this case, the Opportunity Snow Globe. And anything else, just visiting things on Mars? I think so. Just visit the London landmark on Earth. Okay, we are applying for a job as an executive assistant. Deimos Star Yard.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
Hello, Deimos.
Captain, greetings.
When humanity finally left the cradle of Earth. Welcome to Deimos.
Job posting, executive assistant. So let's see, provide administrative assistance, manage the calendar, organize meetings, and perform minor accounting. Skills are interpersonal skills, written and verbal communication, time management, proactively solve problems and make decisions in the interest of the executive, and multitask. Yeah, I could do that. How many years do I have as executive, administrative, or other corporate assistant? Give it over 10. Highest level of education, bachelor's degree. Whiskey neat is IP arrives at the office for meeting with the executive, running late. I suspect that none of this really actually matters. There we go. Turn to main menu. And the quest advances to talk to Trevor again. This activity is turning out to be
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Enjoy Cydonia.
This is going to turn into a long mission. I'm going to be kind of sorry that I didn't bring somebody along to backseat drive.
Trust me, this is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved. Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in. That's the spirit! Believe me, this is gonna help everyone. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. I'm surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Okay,
Don't worry,
about her?
we're gonna make sure you get... Well, I gave you the password, so I assume you're wondering how to access it without Tia knowing.
Bingo.
The good news is that Tia goes for drinks at the Broken Spear every evening with Leona and Gilly. The office should be empty enough at that point for you to get in there and do what you need to do before they return.
So every evening, okay, so we want to...
This life ain't easy, but pays the bills.
It's the sixth circle.
Crime's at an all-time low around Cydonia. Let's get it.
Let's go scope it out first. And if she is still at her desk, we can sit somewhere and wait.
I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I wrote the damn time off policy.
Okay, so I need a chair I can sit in and... Evening, huh? It is now 8:35 local time. Wait 8 hours. I can't wait. Oh, I was waiting. 10:36. There we go. Hitting E to wait doesn't change the display by very much. It just grays out the wait button and then eventually starts going down. It's still there. Let's wait 1 more hour. Oh, 1 more hour.
Well, that's enough for today, shall we?
Yes, let's. Let me just finish sending this. And done. Let's get the heck out of here.
I am hidden. So, messages. Job applications. Shows some promise, recommend seeking better qualified candidates. Some will do if no one better, a better candidate turns up. Nope. And back down to talk to Trevor.
Trust me, this is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved. Don't worry, we're gonna make sure you get that job. And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations.
Hey, I'm ready for the next step.
Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter And when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Only employees of Deimos Staryard's mining division are authorized to mine resources in and around
And
Cydonia.
now we are starting Red Tape Runaround.
It is your civic duty to report any unauthorized mining to Cydonia security.
This is now Red Tape Runaround. We get to go work for Peter. We're trying to approve a request on his computer.
Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants?
Oh, he is an idiot.
Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant? What happened to the old one? You know what, never mind. When they told me how poorly you did on your application questions, I had my doubts. But at least you showed up on time, so maybe there's hope? Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work. Not quite. I need you to do something much more important before you get to that. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me.
Okay, Governor Hurst.
Have a good one.
Okay, and this is going to automatically set me back to talking to Kelton Rush periodically. Because... Governor Hurst, he's not in the Trade Authority. He's kind of...
Be careful down near the mines, and enter any active sites at your own risk.
The Cydonian people are great. They're hard workers and true UC patriots.
Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you? Something important, huh? Well, lay it out for me. Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you? Oh, it's okay. You can drop the act with me. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you? Word travels fast around Cydonia. It's my business to know these things. Frankly, I'm not worried about you. As long as you play your cards right, it'll stay that way. Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this.
Okay.
Well, this is a tricky situation indeed. Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes. Oh, it's a few reasons. I don't want this mired in their process. Also, it's a bit of an embarrassment for a sitting governor to lose a ship, so I'd rather that not get out. I'm sure you understand. Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
So he wants me to quietly, without easy stuff involved, destroy the ship and everybody on board. Which means there's something criminal about this thing.
For 100 hours community service.
And somebody on board the ship knows something. So I am going to do my best to get aboard the ship and talk with people.
Hey, friend.
But first of all, aid Pauletta. So for the next 5 minutes, I got decent perspective.
Don't mean to bother you, but I could really use some help. Look, it is good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help.
Really? So I can do the bounty hunter thing.
Well, shit, hold on. Maybe we can make a deal. We've got something you might find interesting. And if that doesn't do it, we've got creds. All you have to do is come aboard.
Oh, that was easy.
Yes. Come aboard. Just don't try anything stupid. I'm sure you know how that will go.
Okay. The engine and the grav driver down. And they are inviting me aboard. Which means I need to go aboard well armed.
Docking complete.
I am well.
Okay, that's far enough. Now you know I'm not as alone and helpless as you thought. So think about how you want to handle this. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you.
Oh, you're Crimson Fleet, right? You've heard of me. I'm just gonna attack.
Death it is!
Alive.
How hard is it to take this guy down? We're too close!
Message from Hurst. A message from Hurst, huh? Anyone finds out that I'm having an affair that involved ran off a government-issued ship, I'm sure they'd understand it would be very bad for us. Hello. And we do want to show Hurst's note to Commander Woodward. I'll make that active. Oh, I need to finish clearing out the ship first. Wouldn't it be interesting if there were lootables on this ship that we could grab and take with us? Oh. Sylvia Schloss. This is it. My name is Sylvia Schloss. I've been drifting with no fuel for over a week now. No signs of rescue. To all those I have wronged, I wish I could say I was sorry. Ooh, so she was the lady that the governor was having an affair with. Hey, there's to hold his. Kind of keep you guys sorted out. Make sure I get everybody looted. I don't really need to move everybody up to the got a magpulse. Two bodies here, just not really looking to loot a lot of extra junk. I think I've got everything. Ooh, plushies. No more notes. Incriminating slates. Contraband, and this guy's boring. Okay.
Tech smoke there. We're free.
Optional destroy her ship. Yeah, let's go ahead and destroy it. I did say I would. We did not cut a deal with the pirates. Funny, I don't think I've seen that little red X on the box anymore. Anywhere. I suppose I could have persuaded the pirates and taken the stuff and then destroyed the ship. Good. In another playthrough.
I sure hope you've taken care of our little, Sorry, we have to cut this conversation short.
I need to turn in something first. Underwood. He's here in Cydonia.
Crime's at an all-time low around Cydonia. Let's keep it that way.
Ooh, stolen items locker.
Keep on the straight and narrow, and there won't be anything to worry about.
Welcome to Cydonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard, Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program here on Mars.
Oh, cool.
I tend to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security issues. So if you're looking to report a minor crime or misdemeanor, see him. But if there's something I can help you with, feel free to ask.
Yeah, let's get right to it.
That's a pretty serious accusation. I assume you have proof of these alleged illicit activities? Let me take a look at that. Well, this doesn't look good for Hearst. I'll say that. You did the right thing by coming to me. I'll take it from here. The United Colonies thanks you for your vigilance.
About that package.
Tell you what, I'll do you a favor. Go ahead and finish whatever deal you had with Hearst. I'll wait to take care of him until after that.
That works for me.
Just don't let him know we spoke about this. I don't want him running, and you don't want to lose whatever leverage you've got with him. I can tell you, Cydonia appreciates it.
No lexicon.
Now we can return to Hearst.
Those aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
Most visitors can't wait to get off this road.
It's good to see you. I'm eager to conclude our business together. Did you, take care of my little problem?
Yep. I destroyed your ship.
Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you as promised. I'll even defer his taxes as a little bonus. You really helped me out of this bind. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope I'm never in need of your help like this again.
Air filters lately. The city of Cydonia recommends checking your filtration unit every 2 weeks for old, faulty, or improperly fitted filters. Martian dust is a leading cause of respiratory illness. Remember, keep it breathing
Right
so
then,
you don't get
assistants.
wheezy.
Let's see. I know there's something I need you to do for me. My shipment. Do you have it yet?
Yep. Here you go.
Ah, yes. I'll take that. Now, I've probably got some important messages I need you to take care of for me while I, attend to some other important matters at hand. You'll need my password. Remember, if you reply to anything, try to mimic my style and speech patterns. You know, for consistency. Oh, you're done?
Not really interested in the rest of what he has to say. Announcements. Not generally interesting. And now, before we get started, daily planner. Blank except for one date from several years ago. Buy a new belt. Messages. My goodness. Tim. So we have our request. We have some other requests. Let's just. Yeah, let's approve. Drink selection. Approve. Messages. Approve. Mining equipment. Approve. All of them. That's the end of Red Tape Runaround. And now we are going to do Red Tape Reclamation. I think I'll take the elevator down.
Used to think I was Vanguard material.
A sober Cydonia is a
I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting him. I wonder what's taking Hank so long.
Beverages is not discouraged. Operating heavy machinery while under the influence is dangerous to yourself and those around you.
I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem. One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, thanks. This is a huge help. You'll be happy to know I actually carved out some of the budget so I can pay you for all of your assistance. We don't currently have much information to go on. I'd suggest checking with Cydonia ship services over at the starport first.
Okay.
They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got without sending you all the way to Gagarin to retrace his steps. Good luck.
Okay,
Please
ship
always
services.
drink responsibly.
That's outside. Well, I can probably just do that and wind up outside. Coffee.
We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't want any Terramore storming through here. Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Okay, information on Hank Ferraro.
Let's see here. Hank. No one by that name. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Ferraro. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently. But he didn't land here at the spaceport. The ship diverted and landed outside the city a ways.
Okay, let's head back to Trevor.
Yeah, something seems off about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Maybe some wires got crossed. Anyway, good luck and good day to you.
Back to Trevor. And I probably should have brought Andrasia with me. Oh well.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
I'm not actually trying to maximize my affinity with any
Always
of the
nice to kick
companions this
back
time
a broken
around.
spear after a long day.
They don't need to have one.
I wonder what's taking Hank so long. I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go. That's a little suspicious. Why would he do that? Moreover, why wouldn't he return with the goods? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well, Hank lately. In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Said some things that make me think his intentions here were not pure. Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Cydonia. Check the Broken Spear. He frequently goes there to drink. We need to get to the bottom of this. Dunno. Hank's kind of a weird guy. He never fit in with the team. Tended to act a little sketchy. Always figured he'd be done after one contract. Guy like Hank, maybe he's just looking to sell it on the black market and earn an extra paycheck. Can't say for sure. Remember, it's most important that we find out where the equipment is. We can always deal with Hank later. We've got to do it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, moved, or worse. And we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us. Good luck.
So Hank is up there.
Sorry, my clock function is currently inoperative.
Broken Spear.
This life ain't easy, but it pays the
There he
bills.
is. So, Tori. Got a bunch of this velocity I haven't been using. It's 15%. Let's use some.
Howdy.
Yes? Yes? What? Pardon?
You got a problem or something? Just messing with you. Questions, huh? Let me buy you a beer first.
Yeah, why not?
Here you go. Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor. What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
You're right. I didn't want to bring it back, so I took it.
I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit. Shit. You're right. Fine. You got me. You say I take you to the goods and we bring it back. You can even say you found it. Just don't turn me in, all right?
He is a stupid kid.
Relax, hotshot. I ain't gonna shoot you in the back, if that's what you're worried about. Just, follow me. We're going outside.
Following Hank.
Hey. Okay. Hello.
He walks faster than I walk.
Howdy.
Walks slower than I run. Okay, if I stay in stealth, it's a decent match.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist.
Oh, we gotta come back and talk to Moira. We'll do that on the way back from talking to Hank. Okay, so it can only handle one of us at a time. Yeah, I'm not really trying to be hidden. I'm just trying to walk at the same speed as you. Let's see. Is my... I don't currently have any bus persuasion going. I probably will need to persuade him at some point.
What? No. She's never told me about it. Hold on. Is there some big thing everyone knows about they're just keeping from me? Probably think I can't keep a secret. Fine. I don't want to have anything to do with their stupid Mars harp or whatever it is anyway. My story? My story is that I don't like people asking what my story is. I'm just messing. But really, I don't want to talk about myself. What? You're leaving?
Let's go. I was hoping to short circuit this whole thing a bit. Hold on. Just in case. We'll just keep that buff going. If I see it go down, I think it tells me in a pop-up on the upper right if it goes down. See it go down, I will pop another one. Because I don't know where he's going, and I probably won't have a chance to do anything if he forces me into conversation.
Man, I'm impressed you figured it all out on your own. I thought I was being real careful. It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan.
Except, of course, that I am way better armed than you. So, see, he's a very short buff. He's got a minute and a half before I lose my velocity. Yeah, just drink some wine. I think it's a 10-minute buff. Five minutes. Good enough. Hippolyta is 5 minutes. Paramore is... not very much Paramore. Let's not use it. Okay, so we're at the beginning of the 5-minute buff. Now, one thing I do know about these effects is that when you okay, so when I did the experiments, I did it the other way around. A higher buff will overwrite the lower one. So that wine is wasted. Oh well.
You know, it's too bad. I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Cool meal, maybe? But where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best we're returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? Was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it all in one of the old mines and forget about it. But then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right?
He sounds like Yes Man from New Vegas. I have tried putting pharmaceuticals and food and such on hot buttons. I just end up eating them when I don't need to because as I'm cycling through, making sure I've got everything loaded.
Almost there, all right? I parked my ship off the way so they wouldn't find it right away. I'm sure you get it. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Didn't think I'd be going all the way back so soon. At least you won't have to walk all the way back, huh? I mean, you know, maybe we'll take the ship back to port and let someone else unload it.
That was a
Save
threat.
ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves. Anyway, see it just up ahead?
Yeah, I think I am going to check my buff again. Okay, so apparently the Chardonnay started behind the scenes and it's still going. Good. So I've got 3 minutes on the Chardonnay. So maybe it only shows you the buffs that are currently active, the biggest ones. It's nice that the longer running, longer running, lower level buff did kick in. Okay, so now he turns around. I'm going to do a quick save just in case this goes tits up.
All right, that's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back.
Oh, Hank.
No, we got
Idiot.
a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much.
So this is a 8-point persuasion.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be this way. I felt like I got no other choice. You know?
We've got a 5-point diplomacy. Still yellow though. Let's try it.
I'm still talking? Aren't I? Damn it. You're right. What the hell am I doing? This is freaking stupid, even for me. This whole idea, I barely thought it through. I just acted because it seemed like my only shot. I really don't want to hurt anyone. I'm in too deep and I don't know what to do. I know I don't deserve it, but will you help me? Please? I don't like it, but you might be onto something. If I come clean, maybe it'll go easy on me, especially if you tell them what happened here. Fine, I'll do it. It's the right thing to do. And hey, at least they'll probably void my contract. Gotta look on the bright side, I guess.
Okay, so now we turn him in, and what is this ship? You know, for a down in his luck miner stuck in a 3-year contract with Delos, he's got a very nice ship. Inaccessible. Turn Hank into security. Come on, you stupid idiot. I was gonna grab a companion, wasn't I? Forgot. Oh well.
Keep your eyes peeled for signs of terramorph activity. After what happened to our forces.
The locals tend to stay out of trouble. Visitors? That's another story. Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a security-related concern, bring it up to me.
It's true. I stole the brand new mining equipment that my boss ordered for us. But now that I've had some sense talked into me, I realize how shitty that is. I know it was a dick move, and I'll serve whatever sentence you've got for me.
You can confirm this?
Yep.
Again, I'm real sorry, but I'll do the time and make things right.
It's rare that we get a criminal turning himself in like this, and the fact that there's no real damage to speak of is going to help his case. I'm sure those will both be points in his favor. Good work, and thanks. All right, let's get you booked and locked up. You've already done enough to mess things up for yourself.
Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons.
Make it any harder.
Just make sure to keep them holstered at all.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprising.
Back to Trevor.
I'm looking forward. Any luck? Yeah, I heard. Booth left me a message saying that Hank stole the goods, but then he had a change of heart and turned himself in. Crazy. I knew Hank was problematic, but I never suspected he'd do something like this. At least he had the good sense to come clean about it before any damage was done. I'll take it from here and get the equipment sorted out. Here's the credits I promised. I'm also throwing in some ore to repay you for what you got us before, and then some. We'll be able to recoup it in no time with these new tools. Thanks for all your help. We couldn't have done it without you.
Okay, so Damon's suit and cap and a balanced pack. Helmet. And chunk of credits. And 50 iron. Woof.
I should have known Hank was going to be trouble. I hope jail teaches him.
And I think now would be a good time for us to head back to the ship and refresh our rested buff. Think about where we're going to go next. I am. He gave me 50 iron, didn't he? That son of a gun. Yeah, let's get this iron on the ship.
Keep a lookout. Notify.
Can I load it onto the ship from here? Hold. Inventory, resources. Go. I still need to drop a bunch of stuff out of my inventory. We can take care of that later.
I'm here for you, should you need me. Yes? You need something? I look forward to it.
There. Picked up Andrasia before we got again. And now we can go refresh that rested buff.